Imagine ringing in the new year on a brand new cruise ship where our plans include a sunrise 5K on a private island, a high stakes competition on a giant inflatable obstacle course, and a perfect blend of group time with friends and away time with our spouses. We're three travel advisors and frequent travel buddies heading out on the Disney Destiny for a 5-night heroes and villains celebration. We're leaving the kids at home to see if we can hit that perfect balance of high-end Palo dining, sunrise solitude with specialty coffee, and, if we're being honest, seeing if our husbands can survive some trauma bonding over what it's really like to be married to a travel agent. From being safely toasted by the time the muster drill starts to a competitive round of the newlywed game, we're breaking down why this Disney adult escape was an easy yes, let's do it for all involved.
Ready for your fast pass to unforgettable adventures? Welcome to Talk Travel to Me. Featuring our Mickey Guru Travel Company expert travel advisors, this podcast will guide you in traveling with more ease, confidence, and a sprinkle of magic. Tune in for unique insights, insider info, tips, and personal travel stories that'll transform your journeys into exhilarating moments and lifelong memories. Fasten your seatbelt, grab your passport, let's embark, and let's talk travel.
Welcome back to Talk Travel to Me. I'm Kristy Ouellette, your host, and honestly, today's episode is one I've been waiting to record because I'm joined by my fellow Mickey Guru travel advisors and friends, my travel besties, especially in 2025, Shalon and Sammie. Now, usually the three of us are busy planning the perfect vacation for someone else, but for New Year's Eve this year, the script is flipped. We are heading out on the Disney Destiny, 6 adults, 3 couples, and 0 children. Before we dive into the why we're choosing a heroes and villains ship to ring in the new year, let's get the intros out of the way. Shalon, Sammie, and for anyone who hasn't heard you on the show before, give us the 2-minute tour of who you are and what your Disney adult vibe is.
Hey everybody, I'm Shalon still. I am a Florida local person now. Again, I lived here for many years ago. Now I'm back in the Orlando area, so happy to be super close to cruises. I am a wife. My husband Mike will be joining us on the cruise, and I do have a kitty cat, Chloe. My Disney adult vibe is usually something more of the true adult relaxation. I want to get away from it all. I want to have those spaces that are fun Disney vibes, but maybe child-free, which is something that I love. You can find on Disney cruises more so than in the theme parks. So that's what my vibe is. I love the fun and magic of Disney movies and characters, but I also love having adult spaces to get away and unwind in.
Hey everybody, I'm Sammie Faye and I live in New Hampshire, so I'm real close to where Kristy is. I am a mom, a wife, a stepmom. I do all the things, and I'm usually very over-caffeinated, which is one of my main reasons I love Disney, for all the different coffee taste testing that I can do. I am a cold brew queen. So anywhere I can get a coffee makes me happy, especially on the Disney ships, because I can get a character on my coffee. But realistically, when it comes to Disney, it's a place where everybody can just be a kid, even if you don't bring them with you. It is this whole entire bubble that just brings you back to a piece of childhood where the world and the chaos that's going on just doesn't exist anymore. And I absolutely need that in my life this day and age. So it just brings me clarity. And I'm so excited for this trip because got some things to check off my bucket list.
I love that. And the reason we're doing this episode is because we are all looking at this trip through 2 lenses, right? Like, we are travel professionals who specialize in Disney. We've already been on this ship, which is also really interesting because the ship just launched like a month ago. So the idea that we've been on the ship already, so we know what we're getting into, is kind of a wild take. But we're also people that just love Disney and we're going on this adventure. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting for people to hear how we ended up as a group of 6 adults and on a Disney cruise for New Year's Eve. And so I think that's kind of the interesting take that we're going to have today. So let's start talking about the why, because I don't know if you guys have run into this, but I've run into several people that look at me like I am absolutely crazy for doing a Disney cruise on New Year's Eve, because they know my child is older. But I think that people don't understand the why. So, Shalon, when you were thinking about this, getting involved in this, what made you say, yes, I'm in?
So I have done New Year's Eve at Disney theme parks many times, and people think you're even crazier for that because of the crowds and the chaos. But they're absolutely insane, especially Epcot is my favorite. But I wanted to do something a little different this time, but still have that like fun Disney magic. So we thought, why not? It's perfect. We're off work during that time frame between Christmas and New Year's, and the dates just lined up perfectly. So I really wanted to see. I know how Disney does New Year's in the parks. So I want to see how they do New Year's on a cruise ship. And I'm pretty excited to see kind of what their fireworks vibe is because it's already cool for the Pirates party. But what's New Year's Eve fireworks going to be like? Is it going to be amped up a little bit? Kind of like how Epcot's are they just put everything out of storage and set it on fire and turn it off? Or is it still going to be, kind of subtle? So I'm excited for that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you were the one that pulled the trigger first. And then I was like, I'll jump on the bandwagon. We want to go. Were we recording another podcast when this came up? And this was how this got booked?
I think so.
I think so.
Our big reason was because we were still living in Arizona at the time. So we were going to be coming back to Orlando to see family and friends for Christmas. And we tend to try to like combine trips together. So like one flight, multiple things. So it's like come and see family for Christmas, then go do New Year's. So that was kind of the other driver. But now that we're here, we just go drive to Fort Lauderdale instead.
Why am I so easily influenced? When you're thinking about this, like, wait a minute. If we were literally having a loose conversation, you're like, so maybe, and I was like, okay. Or here, mouse, take my money.
Exactly. Which I think is one of the things I found really interesting with working in this industry and then with this particular group of people. It's like, it doesn't take much. Like, we don't need kindling. It's like there's just a match thrown, and before you know it, you're like on an adventure that you wouldn't have thought about 10 minutes ago. We did a Disney cruise for New Year's Eve in 2017 into 2018, and we did it on the Fantasy. I had always wanted to do that because the parks are too crowded for me. So like, Shalon, when you were there last year, I was like, oh my God, I'm on my couch in my pajamas and I'm like watching Shalon at Epcot. But on the cruise ship, it's a controlled capacity, right? So they only take the same amount of people they would have during spring break or any other time. And on the Fantasy, we had such an incredible experience with the Disney service. Like we had to think of nothing. And while I don't remember the fireworks, I do know that they had them and they were cool. And then we did the champagne toast at midnight. And I think there were 2 different New Year's Eve toasts. Like one was at like 9:00, I think, so that like the littles could go to bed. My number one driver, though, to be honest, is I like to do stuff on New Year's Eve, but I don't want to be out driving with people that don't know that, what their limits are. And that usually keeps me home. So I love the idea of actually being up until midnight and having like a fun time and not having to worry about it. So for me, that's where
nobody has to be the DD because you're on a ship and you just walk back to your room.
Exactly. You can have as many lemon drop martinis as you want, and it's all fine.
I'm pretty sure all of us have rooms near the stairs too, so we don't have to walk too far down the hall.
Yep, set.
Yeah, so I think that's how it started, at least. And we booked, thank goodness, we booked these on opening day, so the day that it was released. Like, we had a little bit of forethought, and that certainly helped. But I think that it is one of the pricier times of year that you're ever going to see.
Yeah, and sadly, the placeholders don't work either because I had a placeholder to use, and this is one of the blackout dates. So keep that in mind. If you have a placeholder and you're wanting to use it for a New Year's Eve cruise, it's a no-go.
From a price perspective, I mean, it's a holiday. We're doing both Disney Islands, and we're on the newest ship. So, I mean, I'm not mad about it.
No, right. And I think that was why when we got invited to the preview sailing, so like I said, we've already been on the ship. That wasn't a guarantee. That's something we earn each time. So like we didn't know that was going to happen. So blessed that our clients have helped us get to those points for sure. But like, we were like, well, we're going to go. So then it ended up being that we're doing it both. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, dear.
But I think that's better for our husbands. Because we get to actually, like, instead of running around for content for our clients, because we've already done that, now we can really focus on like the quality time piece and the relaxation piece.
Exactly.
I'll still be running around getting content, but not as bad.
Oh yeah. Not as much, not as crazy.
Well, and I don't know if your husband's listened to the podcast, but mine edits it now. So he's going to totally know that we are planning them in a whole bunch of content. Like we have all these little ideas that we keep coming up with to like get them to do things, which I think is going to be especially fun. They may not.
Okay, Ryan is down for anything. The elf on the shelf, painted his toenails last night. Okay, this man will do anything for a good laugh. So I am not worried about Mr. Ryan.
Oh my God.
I love that.
That's so cool.
Excited though, because I'm super competitive. And last time we went on the Wish class was the Wish in August. And I wanted to do the Hero Zone inflatable thing, race against him. And we couldn't just because of the kids and whatever. So I challenged him to a duel via social media. So now he can't back down and we're going to race. I'm so excited.
I've never done that. I might have to like go because I've never have I ever.
Yes.
That sounds amazing.
Pack the athleisure wear for that one, I guess, and good socks, right?
Bring your socks.
Good grippy socks.
I told him I'm going to fight dirty too. I'm going to like trip him and push him. I'm like, you're not going to beat me. It is not happening. It will not go down this way.
Well, the good news is I will record all of that for you so that you have someone recording it because those inflatables, I don't know. I don't have the upper body strength by any means to like get over the wall. So I look at them and they look fun, but like I'm worried about that piece.
Yeah, no, I don't either. He's probably going to beat me. My saving grace is the tunnel that you have to run through because I'm a little more aerodynamic than he is. So I'm like, maybe if I can just zoom through that, it'll give me enough head start.
Oh my gosh. The thing about Disney Cruise Line that people don't understand, and like I know we've all talked about this before, but like it is a ship that was built primarily for families, but they did such a good job on all of these ships building in the stuff for adult spaces that like the options are endless. Like, and I feel like even though like Shalon, tell us how many you've been on again, because Shalon is life goals when it comes to this.
This will be my 28th Disney cruise.
Oh, so my Lanta.
Literally life goals right there. But like you go and you experience these places and the relaxation and the service is what always like gets me. Like I can't wait for that feeling and just being like, we're there just to play. So we literally could do that. We could play shuffleboard. We could like, all of the things.
I did shuffleboard on one of the cruises and characters joined us because they were walking out on the deck. So we played shuffleboard with Hook and Smee. It was incredible. That was several years ago, but like you just never know what's going to happen.
So like I have a Disney duck obsession. And Donald Duck is considered a Disney duck to me, even though he's not like a legit duck waddling around the parks. And there was a video I saw on TikTok this morning of him playing basketball, waddling and shaking his tail feathers. And if I don't see it, I'm going to be so sad. Like I need to play basketball with Donald.
Oh my gosh. I love that idea.
I wonder too, because of being New Year's and a late night cruise, if they still have Goofy walking around sometimes in his pajamas. Have you ever seen that? I've seen it once on a cruise. I don't typically stay up too late, but I've seen him wandering the halls in his PJs late.
I've never heard of that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not really advertised, I don't think. I think it's just kind of a thing that happens on occasion, but
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I think I'm most excited about our brunch at Palo. Like and we're doing that New Year's Eve morning, like, right? And I'm a picky eater, we all know that, but like there is something absolutely magical about Palo that I never would have expected to love. But like again, I could say Disney service until I'm blue in the face, but like the creme de la creme of that you'll find in Palo, right? There's people that are just like amazing and the food is amazing. I tried things when we were on the Treasure that people didn't believe that I tried. Like grape pizza. What is that?
So good.
And their lasagna is the best lasagna I have ever had. And we just tried lasagna on our MSC cruise because it's an Italian cruise and you think theirs would be amazing. Palo's still better. Still better. Theirs was really good. Don't get me wrong, but Palo's just hits different.
I'm so excited.
I'm hungry now.
I'm gonna have a Bellini at brunch.
What's a Bellini?
What?
Oh my gosh, if you guys could see
Oh,
their faces right now.
this is gonna be your new lemon drop for the morning time.
Oh God, I don't need another lemon drop thing. That's enough.
You only get one for free, so don't worry. You got to pay for the rest.
Okay.
It has like peach juice in it.
Oh.
'Cause it's like
So instead of a
champagne and
mimosa,
yeah, but like with peach.
yeah.
Okay.
It's yummy.
So if you don't want the acidity of like an orange, people tend to go for the Bellinis instead, since it's not as acidic. And if you don't want a just straight glass of champagne,
I like the mimosas with cranberry juice. Like they call it a poinsettia.
Mhm.
Because I don't love orange juice, but I love cranberry. But literally, I'm like, please give me way more cranberry juice and just kind of spray the either champagne or prosecco, whatever they're using, over the top. Like I just like cranberry juice.
I'm the opposite. It's like give me the juice or the champagne and then like splash
Smidge.
just for color.
Yeah,
Just
just
a
for
little bit.
color. I feel like the other thing that they had that we tried last time, they had Mickey waffles, which everybody knows Mickey waffles are, they're great, whatever. But the ones at Palo, they use a special flour from Italy, and it like melts in your mouth. Like it was so good. It had like apple cinnamon compote on top of it, and oh my gosh, I was like, I still think about that in the morning almost every day. So bad.
Feeling like since there's going to be, 6 of us, do more of like the tasting thing. Like we just all order a bunch of stuff and then just cut it up. And that way you can try everything, which normally you don't do when there's 2 of you because it's too much food.
I love that
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I feel
Because I
like
never would have tried that waffle had you not gotten it. I'm like, I'm not going to get a waffle for breakfast here. That's too much room in my belly. But it was delicious.
yeah. And just cutting everything up and like putting it up there, it works out great. We did that on the treasure, and I think like, oh, I don't know. I just think like I just can't wait for that part.
I am excited for Haunted Mansion Bar.
Yes.
Mm,
Gonna be a good time. I love that place.
I'm excited and hopeful that like the only 2 times I've had access to the Haunted Mansion Bar has been through travel trade events, like on the preview of the Treasure and then the Destiny. And the ship is so overrun with adults that like you could barely get in there. But I think now this is a regular sailing. It's going to have a lot of families on it. So I feel like we're going to have a much better experience and chance to go in there at different times and like really just take it all in.
Yeah, I hope so. Because I mean, yeah, that was the same thing. The only time we really got the quiet was when you guys were doing the christening and we were all quarantined to the inside of the ship. So we
Right.
hung out in the Haunted Mansion bar while everybody else was in the theater watching the christening. I'm like, we can watch that later. Let's go to the quiet bar. And it was amazing. There was only like maybe 7, 8 other people in there than us,
Yeah.
and we could hear all the stuff happening and
Yeah.
see all the fun things. I'm like, this is what it's about.
And none of like I know Ryan hasn't, but Mike hasn't been in there yet, right?
Not yet.
I'm so excited about their reactions, right? Like Eric loves that kind of stuff. So I think that for me is a whole nother aspect of going and taking them and experiencing stuff with them. And because we already know some of it, we know how to navigate it. But the idea of just going in there, and we're not going to give away the thing that we have, but like there is like fun planned for them. I'm so evil.
But I think this is one of the things I think people too, when you talk about like an adult Disney cruise, you're always so focused on your kids when you go on this stuff and you're focused on their reaction for the firsts of everything. And so like part of why I was so excited about this itinerary, Ryan's never been to Lighthouse. So I get to watch it through his lens versus being really focused on my girl's first time. So like and don't tell him I'm being like cheesy because it'll go to his head. But like I'm so excited to see how excited and in awe he is because I don't ever get to see that reaction because I'm so focused on the kids. So like to see him go into Cask and Cannon and Haunted Mansion and the Cruella stuff, like I'm so excited.
I'm excited to spend some time in Cask and Cannon. I barely just popped my head in there when I think Kristy, you were doing a craft, and that was it. Somebody was doing a craft in there, and they have some really good beers on tap. I know Mike's excited about the different beers that they had. So spend some actual time in that bar.
And get some loaded cater tots in there.
Yeah, the food looked really good, even though it's not included. It's an extra charge, but I've heard everything is usually worthwhile.
I will pay $8 for wings and tater tots. It's totally fine.
Well, that was the other challenge that we've been talking about, right? Because we know that the cruise was a little pricey, and like it was an investment in our let's see, our businesses, but also our marriages and like all of that.
Memories.
So, right, like to your point, like we are excited about experiencing this with them too, and not just it being something that we get to do because they don't get to come all the time with a lot of the stuff that we get to do. But Eric was like, we have to keep the spending in line. Like we got to remember that this isn't Monopoly money. This is like real money. So the three of us were kind of talking about a challenge to spend the least amount possible on the ship. I think I might win that one.
We know that I'm going to lose. I don't even know why this is a contest. We already know. The second I see merch, it's all over. And the amount
If
of
I have
coffee
a
that I
gift
drink,
card, does that count? Does the gift card
No.
money count? Because I didn't pay for it. It was gifted to me through points
Exactly.
through work and stuff. So I'm already
Yeah.
ahead there.
Yep, nope. Gift
Yes,
cards
I'm
don't
doomed.
count. We got to tell people that we spent it, but using a gift card. Because, like, I think,
Yeah.
to your point, like, people give us gift cards. You got one from work, which is fabulous. But, like, I know for Christmas, like, my family always gives me, my grandmother is so sweet. She gives everybody $50 for Christmas, but she gives me a Disney gift card. And it's like, I'm the easy one to shop for. She's 95. So somebody takes her to the store to get me a Disney gift card, and then everybody else gets $50 cash. But yeah, like that's not going to count. But that's one of those things, like it is possible to get on the ship and not spend a lot of extra, right? Because there's so much included. So much of the food is already included. You have to buy your alcohol. We have to decide for our little contest if alcohol counts. I feel like maybe it should.
Yeah, I think so.
Sammy's like, no alcohol, no
Yeah.
coffee. Like those are,
Yeah, coffee can't count. I'm already at a deficit if we count coffee.
That's a necessity, right? It wakes you up. It keeps you alive.
Yeah, and it's not the free coffee. I get it for the character. I am paying the $7, whatever they decide to charge me, because that was the whole thing last time, is I got a different price every single
every
day
day.
for the same
What?
drink,
Really?
Such a weird.
which
I
is
feel like we-
fine. I don't care.
I do think we have to count it. I don't think it's going to curtail any of us. And maybe that's what we use our gift cards on. But like, I had to cancel my spa treatment because once we started talking about that, I went, there's no chance I'm going to win if I go with that ridiculous spa treatment that I had booked. So this will go without for one of them. It's fine. But alcohol.
You guys get your Palo for free, though. I don't. So I'm already at a loss with that one.
Maybe we'll give you a credit for the Palo.
Yeah, I think
All right.
I can
All
pass.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that wouldn't be
Okay.
fair. Because you're right. Shalon at her pearl status, and then I with platinum, my lowly platinum status. We get free
Says
Palo.
silver over here.
Right. You're gonna get there though. Like,
Pass.
yeah. But yeah, the fact that they give it to us for free, which is it's like the best deal ever. So look, congratulations for being financially irresponsible. You get free dinner now. I'm like,
Yep.
oh well, like
I'm
It's
excited
well
to see
worth
the freebies in the room because they got the different
Yes.
stuff now. It's like the maroon color for the gifts for the Castaway Club gifts.
yeah.
I'm excited to see all those.
I'm
I mean,
excited.
I've seen
about
pictures of them.
that. I
So I've
forget.
been doing.
Oh, go ahead.
I've been doing tons of research on New Year's Eve because I'm like, I don't know anything about the New Year's Eve cruising style because I know you guys both did it, but especially on like the new ship, I'm like, is anybody releasing anything? And they were talking about like hors d'oeuvres too, and I was like, what kind of Disney snacks am I going to get? Are they going to give me some type of cool churro waffle? Some type of you know me, I'm excited about the food, so I'm very excited for New Year's Eve.
I wonder what they'll do for hors d'oeuvres. I don't remember that on the Destiny. But I will say that, not Destiny, the Fantasy. I will say that I have the worst memory for those sorts of things, like, because things happen so quickly and I'm like on to the next thing. And that was still, I think, only my fourth cruise, I think, ever was that one. So I was more like in awe of like, let me go look at all the things on the ship. But the idea of like past hors d'oeuvres like on the pool deck.
That's awesome.
Like, what's it going to be? I love food. And I love free food.
Right? Do you guys remember in your room what characters you have above the bed? Because I don't remember now what I'm getting, and I know we looked it up.
You have Brave. I have Brave. We both have Brave. I'm pretty
I
sure.
think we all have Brave.
Okay.
Yeah, I think mine's Brave too.
Because we had
Raya.
Raya. We had Raya last time. I tried to switch to a Hercules room, and everything that was left was guaranteed rooms, and I was a little sad.
Yeah.
And it was more expensive than what I had already paid, so I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, usually guaranteed rooms you save money, but because we booked so long ago that like they're like, nope, that's not how that's working. I've never seen Raya. I'm not interested in Raya. So like when we got that, I was kind of like, bleh, but I love Brave. Like love Brave. So I'm excited about that.
Raya's a cute movie. You should watch it.
Okay.
It is really cute.
Mm-hmm.
How early were we lining up for Hercules? Have you guys been seeing the TikToks on the lines?
Crazy.
There was some person that said you need to get in line like 45 minutes to an hour in advance. And like the line went all the way back to 1923. I was like, what is happening?
What?
So, and I know it was different because we were on the preview cruise, but that was a full ship. So, but like, remember how we ended up, and our listeners, this is a little bit of a secret. There is a kind of a secret hallway that we ended up being first. Remember, like we were standing there and like I texted you guys. I'm like, when this door, Shalon, you were trying to talk to a real estate agent. And I was like, you better get here because they don't let you save seats. But we found that little spot. And I think we got there. It was like a half an hour early, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy long.
Which I feel like if we get a drink with us and like you go and like stand in line and just,
Chat.
yeah, like I think that would be fine. But I also know that like once the doors open, it's a huge theater. So like it's not like you won't get a seat, but now that you've turned me on to that balcony area,
I love that.
I'm
The
like,
best.
I've always been the one running to the like front and try to get the very front, which I will say for Moana was a win because the way that show was presented, it felt like we were like in the stage with her. But I love the balcony now.
So with it being like no kids with us and we're not going for content, what's everybody's first thing they're going to do when they get on the ship?
Straight to guest services to get on the wait list for a cabana. Because I have boarding group number 2. Thank you, Pearl Status. And I've checked every single day for a cabana, hoping somebody would drop one. Because people have, and they put it in the Facebook group, but I've missed it because the notifications just work terrible. But that first, and then up to Marceline Market, because we didn't get to do that last time the way the preview worked out. We didn't get to eat there because I need my crab claws. I need them. Because if
So
you don't
good.
know, the first day of the Disney cruise on the lunch buffets, they have crab claws. And they're amazing. And they're already pre-cracked for you. So you don't have to do too much work. And it's worthwhile. Even though it's crazy, I love it for that. So that's where I'll be heading.
It's worth it. What about you, Kristy?
My boarding time is 12:15, and I forget what boarding number I have, but we get off the Bright Line at 12:15. So we're going to be like running over. It costs so much money to move it back if I wanted to leave earlier. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? We've got 5 nights. We're fine. But I'm going right to Sense's Spa to see if I can get a rainforest pass for the week. That's where I'm blowing my budget is. I really want that, but it's sold out on the app because I didn't pay attention. But
I'll still have some available. They usually hold quite a few back. And I think probably while I'm at guest services, I can ask about brunch for Sammie too. So,
oh yeah.
Yes, please.
Since we're all connected, can
Yeah.
at the same time.
Which my understanding is that should work perfectly fine because the two of us have reservations and then she has the one for at night. So just to be like, listen, we have these friends. You can't let our friends be by themselves. Although maybe you'd like to be by yourself. Like,
no. I want to go to brunch.
right?
Well, our arrival time is 10:45. I just looked at that. I didn't realize how early it was. That seems way
Oh,
earlier than what Port Canaveral has ever allowed. It's usually like 11:30.
yeah,
Yeah.
mine's 11:15. I'm boarding group 4.
Wow. I have to get out of the hotel early. We booked a hotel for the night before nearby because we just didn't want to try to drive down first thing in the morning and be all stressed out. So
Oh, where are you guys
we'll be
staying?
there. That's a good question. It's a Marriott. Let me look it up really quick. I don't really recall off the
We'll
top
be
of my
at the
head, but it's only
Hilton.
about 15 minutes. Oh, you did? You booked the Hilton?
Yep.
Okay. So that's one of the Disney partner hotels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted that transfer because you guys have the greater status. So I was like, well, I'm not going to be the last one on this ship. We can't let that happen. So I was creative. So if you don't know, if you book with the Disney Partner Hotel, you get an earlier boarding time. So you're not involved in the chaos at the midnight check-in. So you get some extra hours on the ship.
Nice. What are you
Worth
using
it.
your first couple hours for?
I'm going to the slide. First thing, I am going down the slide.
Oh, yeah. I never got to
At the
do that
kids'
on
club.
the last one. Oh, the
That thing
kids club side. Sorry, I'm thinking the water side.
flies. No, the kids club one. Yeah, no, that thing flies. I'm so excited. So Ryan already knows, like, we're gonna go to the slide first so you can go be a child. And then we're gonna go over to the spa and see just about one day pass.
Hmm.
I can't relax for a whole week. That's just not. I'm already gonna be relaxed because my kids aren't there, so I just need one day. I don't need the whole week.
You know, that might be something I could do to save a little money is instead of doing it every day, just pick like a C day.
When I'm hoping that
Yeah.
the adult areas are a little more relaxing than the preview. Again, there's less chaos, so then I can enjoy that area a little more.
Yeah. Which I know that for me, like and you think you were on the Wish on a regular sailing too. Like on regular sailings, it's so much more calm. People will
Mhm.
go and spend a little bit of time and then they'll leave. But like during the preview, it was like people parked out at that Cove Cafe area out there by the bar, like, and they were there for the day. Like that was their whole
Working.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I
that'll
want to
be a
go in
little.
that infinity pool.
Mm.
Yeah, I never got in there this last cruise. So
So, and then I'm
I,
gonna go find Kristy Lemon Drop. I owe her a couple for some silly mistakes I've made over the last couple
I
weeks.
forgot what it was, but I was joking with you once, and I was like, "Oh, you owe me a lemon drop martini," and then somehow it ended up two. So I don't
I
know.
forgot to mark book on
Oh,
something.
nice.
It was in there, but I forgot to mark book. So I could see it, but you couldn't see it.
well, I gotta say, like I'm not a big drinker either, but definitely on the last cruise, I enjoyed a discovery of the lemon drop martini, and now I'm like, now Sammy sends me different ones all over social media. Like there's one that they make with white cranberry juice. Like,
Bought all the ingredients.
did you?
Christmas Day.
Oh my God, I love that. So I'm excited about that because I finally have an adult drink that I actually like. Like usually, like I was the Midori sour person at 49 years old, and like you'd see the videos of people being like, "Oh, this is like what you first order when you're 21 because you actually don't like the taste of anything yet." And I was like, "Hey." Um, but I'm excited about that. But I will say, I mentioned to Eric the other day the Shalon and Mike game of Drunk by Muster. And he kind of looked at me strange, and then he went, "Oh, that could be
It's a fun way
fun."
to kick off.
He's like, "That could be fun." And then I mentioned it to Sammy, who I thought she had been there when we talked about it, but she hadn't. So you're game for that too, right?
Oh yeah. But so I brought it up to Ryan and he goes, "We're getting on the boat at 11:30." And I was like, "It's not a boat, it's a ship." And he's like, "Whatever. We're getting on the ship at 11:30. Muster's not until like what, 3:30, 4 o'clock." He's like, "You're doomed." I was, because I'm lightweight. Like it doesn't take much for me to get like a little bit like flushed. And
Hmm.
he's like, "You can't start until 2." I was like, "That's
Fine.
fair.
Yeah, you don't have to start
Valid."
early as long as you're there by, muster, since you have to still do muster in person on Disney Cruise Line, unfortunately. So it makes it nicer. And did you guys check? I think, are you all inside for your muster stations
Yep.
Yes, but I think we're
as
in
well?
three
Same.
different spots. But yeah, we all
We
Yeah.
are.
were inside, which
I'm at 1923.
I think I'm in the Walt Disney Theater.
We're in the what's the thing in the middle? I forgot. The adult lounge in the middle, the two-story, where we watch all the trivia and game
What we kept
shows.
calling Sega, but it's not Sega.
Oh,
Saga.
Saga. Yeah.
That's the only
Yes.
way I can remember it
Saga.
because we kept calling it Sega. Have you
Yeah,
been seeing the TikToks of like the couples show, the game show
I have not, but I love
in
that. That's one
there?
of my favorites to watch.
I need to get on that stage with Ryan, and it's going to be hilarious. There was a couple,
Ooh,
one of the questions was like, which Disney song explains like your life in the bedroom? And one of the options was For the First Time in Forever. And I was drinking coffee and I spit this out so far. I was literally dying. I was like, I need to get on that stage. This is going to be so funny.
that is one of the best shows, and it can change every cruise, right? Depending on who you're there with. And we watched it one time, and the older couple, they were easily in their late 80s, and they were a riot with their answers. We were
oh,
all dying. So it's worth going to see that show.
I am one of those people that like I love to watch all those shows, but I'm also willing to get up and be in them. Like,
Oh,
Mm-mm,
yeah.
no, I don't want to be in them.
no.
I'll
I'll
totally
watch.
do it. I don't care.
People try to get us to do it on our wedding cruise. We're like, mm-mm, no, not with all our family and friends. No, thank you.
Oh,
Oh
well,
yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
with
fair.
strangers, but
Or like my kids aren't going, so I have nothing to hide. Like, cool, sweet. As long as I don't end up on someone's TikTok and my kids see it, then we're fine.
But I will say, like, I've had something similar like that on Royal, and that is very adult. Like,
Yeah.
Disney is like, they're very tasteful with it, like, the first time
they
in
are.
forever. So, like, your kids would never even know what that meant. It's not like, it's not raunchy.
Right.
It's just adult humor. Only adults are allowed in the room. So it's like, and it's enough to be like a little like funny because like
Mhm.
anybody that's been married longer than a year understands that what that is, and so like it's really fun to see like the newlywed and then the mid-range and then the people that have been married forever. Like,
Yeah.
I love that. I'm looking forward to seeing how the husbands gel, right? Because like
I think it's gonna be
I know
good.
Mike and Eric already talked all the nerdy stuff when we did our Royal Cruise and techie things. So got to get them
Ryan's
into
all
the,
about it. He'll be fine with that.
yeah.
yeah. And I like on a royal cruise, like Mike had a coworker that was there. So that ended up being a little different because like we didn't know them, they didn't know us, and then we were meeting Mike for the first time. So like I'm excited this time because it's like they all know
Mhm.
what it's like to be married to a travel agent, first of all. So there's already a bonding experience that's going to happen there, right? Like
Trauma bonding.
yeah, trauma bonding. Yeah. And the idea that like, they're used to the fact that we whip our phones out and make videos all the time, that they're not, prepared to be starring in a video and then suddenly they are. Like that kind of stuff is fun. But yeah, the techie
I
stuff
envision the three of them coming up with some type of tagline and some type of YouTube channel mocking the three of us the whole entire trip. I will not be shocked.
that would be funny. That would be funny. I think after we do the cruise, we should have them on podcast. Maybe we have just the three of them. I just thought
Yeah.
of that. Like have just like a little takeover and let them just,
Mhm.
that could be really interesting.
I like that.
I'm excited about
See,
that.
I'm really excited about spending New Year's Day on Castaway.
Oh.
Like, talk about the best first place to spend the first day of the year. Like, sold, period,
Mhm.
done. Sign.
Give me my
Love it.
$19 float and leave me alone.
Yes.
I
Cannot
am
wait.
actually contemplating doing the 5K that morning.
On Castaway?
Yeah, I've never
Start
done
off
it.
the new year.
Right, and
I
I'm
want to
not.
see the Lookout one too.
Yeah, I might do that one too. I'm not running it. Let's just be really clear.
Yeah.
There's no running, but
Roll.
it's going to be January, so the temperature should be cool. Like I'm sure it's going to be sunny, but like getting off the ship first thing in the morning and going for a walk feels like a good idea. And I will definitely not. It's not going to be like. It's not going to look like a Run Disney competition. It's just going to be like Kristy and Eric out for a walk, kind of a thing. But
Especially after free champagne the night before.
yeah.
Oh, that I was
And being
you
up
said
late.
it. I was like,
That's the only reason I was
really we
thinking
talking?
waiting for the Lookout one, because it's going to be a late night the night before. Although that might be the best time to get off the ship early because everybody else is going to be dragging and not getting off the ship early.
Yeah.
Just get up, find your chair, and take a nap.
I was gonna say, because you can nap out there, right? Like
Yep.
on both of those islands, there's plenty of places to chill out and relax. Oh, I love that.
So excited for lunch at Serenity.
I'm excited to see their new little kitchen area. Have you guys seen some of the videos? They've been changing that because they added the new Mickey and Minnie cabanas. I peeked over the wall when we were there last time, but it wasn't open yet. So
excited. But that was also the best lunch last time. Like that ribeye was fantastic.
Yeah.
And they have ribs too, which I love. They're just so good.
Can we go now?
I haven't had breakfast yet. All this food talk is making me real hungry.
Right. So you guys remember, and I listeners, you'll figure this out too. I loved writing on whiteboards last cruise. I had a really good time with going on people's doors and leaving notes and stuff. So Sammie's laughing at me again.
Yeah.
So I had these left over from Guru Weekend, and there's 3 of them. So
yes!
I will say, I told Eric, I'm like, we need to go get magnets because they had the tear off tape things. So we went and got magnets at the Dollar Tree and like already. And then we got home and he looked at the back of it and he goes, these are magnets. I was like, oops. So I have one for each of us. And then I also got, because the heroes and villains thing, I got Avenger stickers to put on them to decorate.
That's cute.
But
love.
I love that. And Eric and I are going to put on our door every day, we're going to do a trivia question. So like people can just like walk by and put like their answers on and like this or that.
That's a great idea.
Just some fun stuff, because a lot of people like to do the gift exchanges. To me, that's more than I can handle. I can't get myself together to do that. But I figured like that was a cool little way to just spread a little extra magic and get notes on our doors. So
I love that. And have some decoration. I have nothing. Mine's all packed away. So that'll give me something to put on my door.
You'll have something on your door?
I know. I need to find everything or buy new things.
Well, and we're all going on the pirate adventure, right? Like we're dressing up for pirate night.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I don't really have anything, but
no.
Yeah.
My stuff is all behind me. I bought a dress on TikTok, and I have like a little thing ready because Ryan had his outfit. So then I mentioned it to Eric.
Yeah.
So
I could find somebody to sew me another skirt really quick from my bandanas that I've collected over the years. I would wear that, but I don't know of anybody in the area really that would do that quickly. That was my plan, was to have another skirt made out of all the Pirate Night bandanas, because I have an older one, but it's a little snug. So that's not going to work right
when that
now.
happens.
yeah, so I know for sure Eric and Ryan are going to be super decked out in their pirate gear. Mine is...
Do they have like costumes like that they've worn before? Because we've never really done that. We've just done like t-shirts and stuff, so we don't typically get into it.
Ryan's full-fledged Captain Jack Sparrow. He has the wig and all.
I love it.
And this man took the assignment and ran with it. I was like, we just need to like dress up for pirate night. He must have spent $300. He got pirate boots. Like legit pirate boots. I was like,
love it.
What's happening?
The thing I love about this too is like we are three couples of obviously full-grown adults, and like we are treating this like the fun it should be, right? Like what an awesome way to kick off one year to the curb and bring in a whole new vibe. It's like, let's just go play and have fun so that it's not like life doesn't have to be so serious, and we can pretend not to be adults for a little bit, which is one of the reasons why I like cruising at Disney without kids, is you really do get to just be the kid. So like between the hero zone and dressing up and also sleeping to whenever we just don't want to sleep anymore. Like, I love that piece.
I wish I knew how that worked.
I pass out on the heated loungers last time. World's most unflattering picture, but I was so relaxed.
You were out in minutes.
Well, and that's why you only have that only copy of that picture in the world because I sent it to you and then deleted it from my phone so I wouldn't accidentally 6 years from now like post like pictures and be like, oh my God. But yeah, like the idea of just unplugging, like I'm seriously considering not even getting the internet. I don't know if I will or not, but I'm considering that because I can text with home on my Apple, like on the iPhone. You don't need the internet to be able to text. So I'm like, but
I need the internet because I have some dining stuff I gotta do,
oh, for clients,
which
while
is
we're
fine
on it.
because I'm a 6 a.m. person anyway, so like that's not gonna bother anybody. But as far as like booking trips while on this trip, like I did last time, absolutely not happening.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
deserve a vacation too.
Mhm.
Exactly. Exactly. And I also like this is something that if you're listening to this and you're thinking about wanting to do a trip like this with your friends and like get people together, whether you're doing couples or you're just getting like a girls trip together, one of the key things that I would recommend is that you have a conversation with the people you're going with so that everybody is on the same page and understands that you'll do some stuff together and some stuff apart, and it's no one's getting their feelings hurt. It's just like we're really good at that. I think because we do a lot of it anyway, but even on this trip, right? Like this isn't like we're together 24/7. It'll be a very simple, like, hey, I'm headed to trivia, like in a text. And it's like, you show up at trivia, we'll play together. If you don't, you do your thing, because that's part of that magic. Like this will be a great opportunity for us to spend time as 3 couples together, but then also like just couples, like to sit on your own balcony and relax, or, you know, like that kind of stuff. That to me is like a whole nother layer. I'm currently working with clients that are dealing with this, and it's not a mother-in-law problem because the mother-in-law is totally cool with and understands that like several families are going. But it's the sister-in-law that keeps saying like, oh no, we all have to do this together. We all and I'm like, so finally I said to the whole group of them, I was like, one of my number one tips is limit what you're planning to do together. So like maybe you always plan to meet for dinner or you always plan to meet for breakfast, and then let things just happen. And like right now we're recording this on a Zoom call so we can see each other's faces. I had them on a Zoom call, and the sister-in-law the whole time I'm speaking is shaking her head no. And then
Oh my God.
one of the people was like, I see you shaking your head, knock it off. Like, that's not how it's going to work. Like, we are going to be together, but we're also going to be free flowing. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad that my people, like, there's no drama. Like, that there's just.
You mean I can't wait outside the door when you get your massage for you to be done so we can hang out the whole time?
I canceled my massage appointment, but yeah.
But that's like the thing though, like that's the scary part. There are people who are like, no, strictly out. I'm like, I need some space sometimes. Even from Ryan, like I will leave to go watch the sunrise by myself if he's sleeping, and I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I actually would love to see at some point, if it happens, we'll see what happens, but like the guys could go do something. Like, you guys want to drink whiskey somewhere? You want to do bourbon over there? Like, you could go. Like, I'm cool with that. But also, like, the laid-back attitude, like, I feel like, especially our other trips sometimes are usually more like when we were on the Destiny last time, like, there were schedules of things we had to do. But this, we don't. This is literally going to be like, oh, there's trivia. We want to go to that. Yes. And then, you know, there'll be some that we don't and all of that. So the flexibility.
You have to remember too, we're traveling with an inexperienced cruiser. This is only Ryan's second cruise ever in his whole life.
Oh,
That's so exciting.
He did 0 of the like shows, other than not like the nighttime shows, but like trivia. He hasn't done any of that stuff yet because we have the kids. So like he's done Palo for brunch and he's done like the Broadway style shows. That's it. So
Okay.
this is going to be fun for him. He's going to be like a kid in a candy store.
I love that. Like, we're going to have so much fun. I'm so excited. Yay. All right. So, like I said, we are going to come back and circle around and talk about the experience after the fact. I definitely think the idea of having the 3 guys do it themselves, and then maybe we could do an episode afterwards after we've seen the show that they put together. to talk about it. But if you are listening to this and you are interested how it looks to have a New Year's Eve cruise on Disney Cruise Line, whether you have kids with you or go adult only like we are, you definitely want to follow our social media accounts. And those are all in the show notes. If you want to book your New Year's Eve cruise for next year, also reach out to one of us. We would love to help you do that. But for now, it's time to go get ready for all of the rest of the things. And I think it sounds like Shalon needs a plan for Pirate Night. Maybe
I know. Now I'm
Amazon
thinking, how
Prime,
can I
does the
make this
world of
work?
wonders, my friend.
right?
We'll see what we can find out.
We'll see what happens. All right,
Yep.
guys. See you real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Talk Travel to Me. We hope this episode cracked open inspiration for the treasures that await you at your next dream destination. If you love the show, please review, subscribe, and share it with a friend. At Mickey Guru Travel Company, we're your trusted guides for theme parks, cruises, resorts, and more. Visit our website at mickey guru.com to learn more and book your vacation today.